The Sherman And Tingle Show. Mornings on 97.1 FM The Drive, Chicago's classic rock.
It's time to Ask Blanche.
Yeah, that's right. This is where Blanche Horowitz from our collections department comes in and gives advice on things that people have written into you, Blanche. And who did you have? You had Renee today?
Renee in Shorewood, she said, "Dear Blanche, you sound like you and your husband Ira had a very loving relationship. How did you find a man like that who will ask how high when you say jump?" Oh, Renee, listen, if you're listening, I have wonderful advice for you. First of all, you don't ever have to find a loving man. You have to teach a man to love you properly. And here is how you do that. I forgot what year it was, like I said, but it was, the United States had just acquired Arizona. I'm pretty sure that's what happened because Ira and I decided to buy our first home there, where I built a wonderful garden in the backyard. And one day I was looking through the back window and I see my neighbor Mildred stealing a radish. So I ran outside and I said, "Hey!" That's once. The next day, the same thing. I saw her stealing one of my turnips, a beautiful one. And I ran out there. I said, "Hey!" That's twice. 3 hours later, she came back and stole an onion. So I ran outside and I shot her.
What?
I did. Ira then hysterically ran outside and said, "What are you doing? Are you crazy? You can't just go around shooting people." Then I looked at Ira, put my index finger over his mouth, and I said, "Shh." That's once. And it's at that moment Ira learned never to cross me, and he was my beck and call slave the rest of my life. He did. He bent over backwards for me because the fear of death scared him.
Well, I don't think that's how a marriage works, the fear of death.
Oh, trust me, honey, it works so well.
What did you...
You don't know.
Would you have a musket? What?
I believe it or not, I did. I did. It was an old Civil War musket.
Thank you, Blanche.
The Sherman And Tingle Show. Mornings on 97.1 FM The Drive, Chicago's classic rock.